can we get from New York to LA a lot faster than Google Maps tells us, and it is possible. The first time I tried to attempt a Cannonball run in this car, we'd gotten an invite for the 2019 event. We didn't have a date or anything like that, but we pretty much started planning and prepping. Spent February to September building the car with a couple of friends working very hard. My buddy Tim kind of pitching in on parts that were Cannonball related, and spent that whole year building the car. And we basically got it done at the last minute. There's a crazy amount of work that went into it as far as things that aren't even visible, which was kind of the fun of it, is creating something that when somebody comes and looks at it, it's a lightly modified car. Woo. Should I put a magnet on that?
Unravel it like the pages of a book.
It doesn't look horrible.
Wave it around like a wand, see what you can pick up.
The chrome was coming off, but
just wipe it.
I mean, there's definitely like grit in it.
I'm saying wipe the magnet off and do it again.
Oh.
Yeah, there's glitter.
That's copper.
That's rod bearing.
Yeah.
That's rod bearing.
Oh. Nice.
I mean, we lost oil pressure. Like, what the fuck do you think is that?
We left. We took off down to LA. We're doing pretty well. We knew we had some issues with the turbocharger, and we were looking for another one to swap out along the way. Because we were kind of last minute and didn't have our planning all down, we were essentially driving from west to east, and then planning to come back east to west for the Cannonball. So we got down to LA, made really good time, really good cruising. All of our fuel systems worked properly, electrical systems worked properly.
You're welcome.
Everything was like excellent. Yeah, my buddy Phil did all the crazy electrical work. We kind of just got all the smallest electronics. I did a lot of like planning for our switch panels and things like that. And then it was really a lot to put in. But we kind of packaged everything nicely, got it on the road, went down to LA. It was great. The car was pretty much set up to top out about where an E28 M5 would top out. I'm not going to say any speeds there, I guess, but you can look that up. And that was on essentially we took off, we got an oil change and alignment, got back on the road heading east, and then outside of Barstow, I started hearing a ticking. I looked down at my oil pressure gauge, and we had low oil pressure. And we basically just, pulled off the road, shut it down, sat on the side of the road for 15 or 20 minutes quietly, and just kind of like decompressed and thought about how much work we'd gone through over the last year, and then figured out how the hell we were going to get out to New York to still do a run in something other than my broken car.
Yeah, because I was on speaker with you guys tuning, and I was like, he's like, we lost oil pressure.
And we're just like, you're done.
I was like, you guys are done, shut it down.
Did it shut down right away?
Nope.
No,
he drove off the freeway.
Yeah, like it would have fired up today. But
Yeah.
Fantastic move.
we also had really good instrumentation.
Yeah.
So he's like, we're at throttle and we're below a bar of oil pressure, and I was like, no.
I was like, wait, I'm hearing ticking, and I looked, I'm like, that's not right.
Yeah.
Like, I'm out of here. Oh.
All right, so they're just going to warranty that through FCP, right?
Yeah. They'll warranty that, no problem.
Yeah, because Tim was driving
Fucking on here.
when it happened.
It shouldn't be that.
I had the laptop.
Oh, so he gets the blame, huh?
Yeah, he gets the blame. We already knew it was going out for sure. No, but I was like sitting in the passenger seat, and we were tuning for miles per gallon. So I had the laptop on my lap, and on the way down to LA, we got like 16.5 or 17 miles to the gallon, and the car had been tuned for less than a day. So like we knew we could get significantly better.
Yeah.
And we probably averaged 90 miles an hour down to Los Angeles, allegedly. Tonight we essentially, or all day, we spent the day taking the car apart and pulling the engine out. It took us, 7 hours, something like that. 7.5 hours casually. And of course Logan, he's a machine, just does great work, and he's really efficient, and he always knows what to do in what order. And so we got that out, we started tear down. Along the way, we definitely noticed that the turbo was a little crusty. As we like spun it, it was making some nice grinding noises. Like there was some, fine grit sand in there. It was very pretty.
Extra crunchy.
Slower next time, bud.
A little good, yeah.
Now we can bring it down a little bit. Let it hang out.
A little slower than that.
Alright, stop. That's the same sound. That's the same sound I made when the engine went.
Ooh. Sounds kind of good there.
It's quieting down a bit. Once we cleared all the extra metal away.
It's fixing itself.
And so a little bit of shaft play on that. Doesn't look like the shaft is broken, so if we need to rebuild it, we can. We haven't really decided what we're going to do.
It also doesn't look like the
turbo.
turbine touched either of the housings, so...
Why are these bent? Like that's way harder than it should be.
Yeah.
So maybe it bent.
That's not how this works.
These bends are fucking... You fuck! There we go.
I mean, fuck.
This one looks fucked up.
This one looks bad.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Wipe it. Wipe it. Give it the old finger. Oh yeah, that got hot.
Yeah, number 5.
Woo! That got a little toasty. Fuck.
Oh, number 5 spun because
Yeah.
it tore the tank.
Yep.
Okay.
So number 5 spun.
Okay. You may have also spun a main though.
Yeah.
We're gonna check those next. But all right, we'll leave this out.
Yeah.
I feel like so much more of a BMW M guy now.
It's not if it happens, but when.
Oh, this one's welded to the
We had a failed turbo and we spun a bearing. I believe it was number 5,
cylinder 5.
a cylinder 5, and
Original 8 of 86 stamped bearings.
Okay, so those lived a pretty long time. And yeah, I mean that car, I believe, with the turbo setup, got like 20 or 30,000 miles in the previous owner's ownership and mine. Definitely had some tuning issues from previous owners' build, so getting those sorted out will make a huge difference. It was with failing engine, it ran surprisingly well.